Welcome to the Personal CFO. Today we're going to be talking about inflation. Now in the past, I've done videos that show charts and show graphs that talks about why being a stockholder or an owner in the future cash flows of companies is a useful tool when beating inflation or when managing your purchasing power as a long-term investor. And while those are all useful, I don't think they're terribly intuitive, right? You say, okay, well, why stocks versus something like bonds or gold or something like that? Other than the charts, why stocks? Well, I saw this headline recently and I thought, you know what, this kind of sums it up. And let's get into it. So this headline here popped up and I thought, of all the charts and of all the stats, this pretty much tells the story why owning companies who have the flexibility to do certain things within those companies can do well in times of inflation for protecting and growing your money. And so essentially, here's the cliff notes of this article, is when inflation happens and the cost of goods goes up, well, guess what companies do? They increase the price that they charge to consumers, which means they're not going to lose out on profit because the cost of their inputs or what they need to make their stuff has gone up. They're just going to pass the consumer on that price. So I'm going to pay more and you're going to pay more for those goods. Now, it's not great if you're the one trying to buy eggs or gas or cars or whatever that might be. However, if you are the company making those goods, inflation isn't nearly as big of a deal because you just increase your price. So while we can look at charts and we can look at graphs all day long, when we're thinking about what's going to help us in times of high inflation, rising inflation, whatever it might be, what is a way that we can fight and win in environments like that? Well, turns out owning the future cash flows of companies that have the ability to just increase their prices is a valuable tool. I hope you found this helpful, and as always, thanks for investing your time with the Personal CFO.